Shalom, everybody. This is the Gerim Parshas Chayei Sarah. Actually, I was a little worried about this parsha. As going forward, I'm not worried, but just interested in what I'm going to find to be able to relate it to the Ger. But I was pleasantly surprised, as the Midrash Rabbah did not disappoint once again. So let's get right into it. The pasuk says. It's actually chapter 23, verse 2. It says, V'tama Sarah b'Kiriat Arbah hu, or he, Chevron be'eretz Canaan, v'yavo Avraham lispoid l'Sarah v'livkoisa. Sarah died in Kiriat Arbah, which is Chevron, in the land of Canaan, and Avraham came to eulogize Sarah and to weep for her. The Midrash Rabbah says, in 8:4, it says, Sarah died in Kiriat Arbah, which is Chevron. The Midrash discusses the place name Kiriat Arbah, literally city of four. That's what Kiriat Arbah means, city of four. It says, Arba Shemos Nikruula. This city is called by four names. Eshkol, Umamre, Kiriat Arbah, Chevron. Those are the four names. Velamahu Kore Oisa Kiriat Arbah, and why does Scripture call it Kiriat Arbah? Sadaro Ba Dalad Tzadikim, because of the four righteous people who lived there in Abraham's time: Aner, Eshkol, Mamre, and Avraham. And because of the four righteous people who were circumcised there. The four righteous people are Aner, Eshkol, Mamre, and Abraham. So the Midrash Rabbah is saying that one pasuk that I talked about last week in Vayera, which is actually in Lech Lecha, that talks about the three entering into the covenant of Abraham, that was actually Bris Milah. And the Midrash Rabbah is saying here that they all performed Bris Milah. They all followed Abraham, and they all did what Abraham did. They all entered the covenant with Abraham. So he made Gerim out of them. Interesting, huh? So Kiriat Arbah, the city in next to Chevron, or Chevron, depending on what Scripture says here, is known because of the four righteous converts that converted there. Which is phenomenal. We could have went and talked about Eliezer going to get Rivka. Maybe next time around, I'll tackle that story and the whole saying over there. I think Rashi brings down that the sicha, the talk of the servants of the forefathers, is more precious to God than the Torah of His children. We'll talk about that. There's a lot of Chassidus on that, but we'll see. But the one thing that I've noticed is that when it comes to halacha, you don't have anything in halacha that says that we need to make gerim. There's no law that says that Jews need to go out and convert the Gentiles. But when it comes to the mystical aspect of the Torah, and when it comes to the Gadata and the Midrashim, it's chocked full of this idea, all over the place. So this is something that's really brought down by Kabbalah and Chassidus. The importance of making Gerim. The Ari explains that until all the Gerim are made, Mashiach will not come. So it makes sense, because the sages say that the Goyim were actually privy to the mystical aspects of the Torah before the Jews were. So it makes sense that this idea of making Gerim would actually be coming down through the mystical aspects of the Torah and be propagated there. So we'll keep going next week. Toldos. I've already got an idea for that one, but this has been in the Ger in Parshas Chayei Sarah. Thanks for listening.